Even though she is in love, I am still heartless, yeah. Step apart, hard like mine. I was that fresh, yeah, nigga rockin' mine. Yeah, nigga, yeah, I'm raw like mine. Yeah, so raw.
Hey everyone, Matt81 here for another video today. I know, it's a lot. But we're going to be breaking down the new stats for Vegito, Goku Black, and we're going to look at Trunks, not Mai and Goku, and Cell and Frieza's kid. Let's start with Vegito. He's a green range type. Let's see what his max stats are. And take account, he's a transforming character, so he's got take around 13,000 minus that, so he's going to be like around 240, mid 240s to his strike attack, mid 250s to blast, high 250s to blast attacks. Defense is looking really good, 180s to near both defenses. He's on Saiyan, Fusion Warrior, and Future. Let's look after. Yeah, that's way better. These impressive defenses, impressive offenses. And we've been over what he does, so I really don't want to go into what he does. Alright, so we go to Goku Black. Let's look at him. He's a defense type, so I expect high defenses. This is before transforming. So he's got 259 to his strike attack. Looks like he's more of a melee character, so he fits on the powerful opponent team. Blast attack is 252. And 190 to both defense. Okay. So when he transforms, it's not a big step for his stats, like his strike attack. He's 268 to his main offense strike, 261 to blast, 200,000 to both defenses. That's very good. Alright, let's start off with Cell and Frieza. They're a purple and blue melee type. They have the character ceiling, which two characters have. They're a melee type with 200,000, 6,000, 7,000 strike attack, 248,000 blast attack, 182 and 180 strike and blast defense, and of course they hold a regular strike and blast card. What this character has is a lot of attacks. They're on Android, Regen, Future, GT, Frieza Force, and Lineage of Evil. Okay, so they have a normal strike and blast card. Hell combination. Deals massive impact damage, 30% to special move damage, inflicted for 3 timer counts. Applies following effects on hit, randomly destroys 2 cards, inflicts attribute downgrade, minus 50 to health restoration for 50 counts, and they have master models. Battle Cry for Demon Warriors. Randomly draws 1 new card, restores own ki by 40, charges own switch gates by 40%, 30% to damage inflicted for 15 counts, and they get cover null for 10 counts. And the cancel own absolute downgrades. Alright, so Almighty Light Cage deals massive impact damage, seals enemy character on hit if all the following conditions are met. There are at least 2 enemy battle members remaining. The damage from Almighty Light Cage does not cause the enemy to be defeated, and the damage from Almighty Light Cage does not cause an enemy with special actions to activate when health reaches 0 to activate. So, revival characters. And this is just normal stuff. There are no currently sealed enemy characters. The sealed character can enter the battlefield until one of the conditions is met. The Cell and Frieza, who use Almighty Light Cage, is defeated, and all other enemy battle members are defeated, and they have blast armor on this. Okay, main ability. Their switch ability is going to be, they're going to switch to Frieza, they're going to go to purple, restores on health by 50%, 30% to damage inflicted for 15 counts, and they get card draw speed for 5 counts, like by 1 level, and you get minus 30 to key recovery to the enemy. Also, the following effects apply if you self at 25 timer counts have elapsed from the battle. Start activates once. They're going to draw the Awakened Arts Almighty Light Cage. Okay, so I was wondering how they were going to draw that, because their attack switch character, they don't have a main ability. The Awakened Arts card will be destroyed on the next attack switch. Applies to buff effect, nullifies enemies, destroy card effects for 10 counts. Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering, because characters destroy cards a lot. Activation count is shared between Cell and Frieza. The ability 4 is going to be 35% to tag GT, tag Future, tag Android, base strike attack and blast attack, and 80% to tag Android's base blast defense. I don't know how well they'll film the Android team because that's the last team with Super 17 and the Gammas. Power, Quiet, and Hell. They're gonna get their switch gauge by 100%. So it's the same thing that Goku and Piccolo do. They just start off, you can go into Frieza. I would not recommend doing that against Vegeta because you're gonna be purple and you're gonna get one-shotted. They get 100% 10 to damage inflicted, 70% reduced damage received. They get card draw speed, so they'll have double card draw speed most times when they switch. They get cost down, they get some health restoration. They're gonna gradually restore health for each timer count. That can be canceled. They have reducing impact damage by 10% for 60 timer counts. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield or enters the battlefield via attack switch. They get 30 ki, 80% to damage inflicted, activates once. So what are they at? They're at 200%, 190% damage inflicted. Yeah, that's what they're at. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 50% to damage received for 15 counts. Oh no. How bad is this going to be? Because you have to have a defeated battle member. You get apply the buff effect, nullifies enemy, reduce key effects for 10 counts, reduce enemy Dragon Balls by 1, seals all enemies' main abilities for 5 counts. That's not that bad. And when you land a strike or a blast, you're going to get your own health back by 3%. You're going to get 10 ki, 20% damage inflicted for 10 counts, inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade, minus 20 to health restoration for 10 counts. Applies the following effects to self when at to allies when an enemy activates an ultimate, Rising Rush or Awaken Arts. Restores one health by 10 and shorten allies' sub count by 3. Which is very good with Super 17 because he shortens his sub count by 5, his allies. Activation count is shared between Cell and Frieza. Knocks back enemy to long range if a cover change form to get the strike arts, activates during assist. You can combo with the blue card. The following effects occur when this character uses an arts card while this character is on the battlefield. Activates once. They go type neutral for damage sustained for 5 counts. They shorten ally sub count by 2, reduce enemy ki by 20. Seals enemies special move arts. The sealed arts cannot be used for 5 timer counts. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade minus 15% to strike and blast arts power for 15 counts. For 5 counts, I mean. Activation count resets when the character performance. Character switches or attack switches performed. Following effects when characters switch to standby, they restore their own health by 10%, shorten own substitution count by 1, activate 3 times. Restore ally ki by 20, seals all enemies' main abilities for 5 counts. After you're in Awaken card, arts card applied. The following effects to self when enemy switches characters. Activates once. Charges switch gates by 100% and they get their vanish back. It's really good. Oh, here's the key recovery. I was like, they don't have key recovery, it looks like. But they get 60% key recovery and 50% known critical rate. Actually, counts here between Frieza and Cell. Alright, attack switch to Cell, switches on element to blue, 30% to damage inflicted for... Yeah, this is all the same. So they share the same kit. Good. What do I think about them? Cell and Frieza look very, very interesting. They might be a staple on the future team for now, but they'll be replaced. Androids, I don't think this character's gonna bring back androids or LE. So I think they're just an okay character. GT, they're competing with Spirit Bomb Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Yeah. Alright, last character we have to look at before we look at the equipment, that's probably going to be wrapping everything up, is Mai. She's a red range type. Let's look at her stats. Yeah, that's pathetic for her strike attack. She's got good defenses, but Jesus. Okay, so she has normal strike, and she's some anti-armor, so she's going to do 150% blast damage inflicted against enemy armor, like Super 17 and Vegeta and Trunks have. Alright, blue card, Blast Shot. Deals massive pierce damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation. 20% to special move damage inflicted for 3 counts. Applies attribute upgrade minus 20 to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 3 counts, and shortens ally sub count by 3 on hit. Green card is called Reload. Randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws 2 Blast Arts cards next. Restores ki by 50, 20% damage inflicted for 15 counts. Card draw speed for 1 level but for 15 counts. You can't stack that. And they get cover null for 10 counts. Alright, Burning Assault. Deals massive pierce damage. The following effects occur on the activation. 50% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 counts. For sealing your enemy's rush. That's very good. Just sealing your enemy's rush upon activating if you miss it. Destroys all of your enemy's cards and inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 20% to damage received for 30 counts. Okay, main ability. Signal of Rebellion. Draw the ultimate arts, Burning Assault, restoring your key by health by 20 and key by 50, cancels attribute downgrades in normal conditions, nullifies own unfavorable animal factors for 20 counts. So she goes type neutral on her ult. But that can be canceled, so it's not as good. 35% to tag feature, tag weapon wielder, or tag girls, base blast attack and defense, and 18% to tag weapon wielder, base strike defense during battle. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really like the weapon wielder team right now. It's not really a team because they don't have really good Zenkai buffs. Their equipment is very limited. It's basically Glorio and the Goku. That's all the team is, and now Mai as well. Tactics of Tomorrow. The following effects occur when battle starts. 110% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Reduces damage received by 70%, cannot be cancelled. Reduces 10% to impact and pierce damage received by 10%. I don't know why they didn't give this to Frieza and Cell, but they gave it to her. Okay, 50% on key recovery, card draw speed, and you get damage. She's supporting her team by 50% to future weapon wielders or girls. I say one of these teams you're going to use. Girls is not a team, and weapon wielders is not a team. So the following effects when she enters the battlefield applies. She draws a special arts card next, so green cards. She gets those twice. Restores her own key by 30%. By 70% to damage inflicted. Cannot be cancelled. Activates once. She's applying 50% to strike and blast power down for 15 counts. Flying effects applies flying effects to self if they tag future weapon wielder or girls earn this character as a battle member. This should not be a hard condition to fulfill. Future's getting buffs right now. Restores own health by 50% and she gets 30% damage inflicted for 15 counts. She nullifies endurance. So you can just rush with her, I guess, for 10 counts. The following effects occur every time this character is hit with an enemy arts attack while on the battlefield. Shortens substitution count for your allies by 2, activates once. Boosts enemy key by 20, activates twice. Activation count is reset after switch. The following effects occur when the character is switched to standby. She's drawing a card when you have 3 of your cards, so like what Bola does. Restores ally health by 5% and 50% to damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. She has a strike, cover change, plus bonus to all enemies when cover changing, 15% to arts cost for 5 counts, -1 card draw speed for 5 counts. It's very good disrupt. Plus flying back itself. Every time the character uses a blast card, you're getting 10 key, 15% damage inflicted for 15 counts. 10% special move damage, cannot be cancelled, activate 3 times. 10% to critical rate, activate 3 times. Flying effects occur upon landing a blast art hit. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer, activates twice. Activation count resets after character switch. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade, 30% to health restoration for 10 timer count. Also applies the following effects according to the number of times this character's blast arts have hit. 2 times you get 100% chance to inflict heavy bleed, 3 times 100% chance to inflict poison, and 4 times 50% chance to inflict paralyze. That is very toxic, and yeah, hit count resets after character switch. What I think, Mai looks really good actually. She's a very good support character who's labeled as a ranged character. Yeah, I think she'll make the future team of Red. Anyway, let's start looking at equipment now.
I wouldn't try to get out of it.
Okay, let's go to archive, new stuff, let's look. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, here's something new. This is not if I stop you, it's a future equip. You get 13% to both defenses, 25% to strike attack, and 35% to blast attack. So this looks like it's probably something you want to use on the new Vegito. It's okay. Vegito has a lot of equipment available to him because he's a Saiyan, God Key, and a future character, so there's that. Let's see if that's it. There should be a new PvP equip. Yeah, this. Most brilliant display. Base blast attack by 50%. Base health by 10%. And base blast defense by 20% and 50% to blast attack its character's Saiyan. So both Rose and Vegito can use this. Also, any other Saiyan in that saga for future Trunks saga. So that should be it. We don't have a new Awaken Clinic because Rush isn't reset till next week. Let me just look in case they did it, because they did it last week. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, that is pretty much everything to go with this week. I will be summoning later tonight. I will not be uploading that. That's going to be stuff I do on my own time. Anyway, hope you guys pulled the new units. I'll see you next time.